everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of Talk 10 with Mahen. It is such a joy to be with you again. Today, I'm really privileged to talk to a beautiful young lady. There you are, you can see her on your screen. She is Miss Kayla J Sewchurran. Welcome, Kayla.
Thank you.
Such a joy to have you. So Kayla is a brilliant, outstanding cake artist. I would like to call you a cake artist because every piece, every bit of baking that you do is done with such perfection, such patience, such attention to detail, Kayla. It's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Kayla, let's get going with this. If someone as young as you are starts a business so early in life, you have to have a certain mindset. So let's talk about that. What prompted this whole idea of starting your own business?
Yes, so I am currently studying. I am in third year speech and language pathology. I also do part-time work with quite a few companies doing promotions, and I started my baking business 7 years ago. So I was in grade 9, 14 at the time, and I'm now 21. So I guess I've always just been a very independent person with a business mind. If I can turn something into a business, I will. And what better way to make money by doing what you love? So I learned pretty early on in life that the value of money and how expensive things can be. So from that, I developed a mindset of why buy something if I can make it myself?
We've just watched you put together this fabulous dinosaur cake. Can you tell us a little bit about that? How many hours did it take, Kayla?
So, these kind of cakes are the best to make because they're so unusual, just so much of fun overall. And this particular cake was a carved cake. So I carved the actual dinosaur face out of the cake before decorating it. Overall, I would say it took around maybe 10 hours of decorating. Cakes are quite time consuming, but I had so much of fun doing that.
You do love what you're doing. And that in itself, I think, is a gift. As you said, if you can earn some money doing that which you love, that is an absolute blessing. Tell us some of your catering stories. What was your biggest event and what did you have to make?
So I would say one of the biggest events I did was my first wedding cake, which was very exciting. I was lucky enough to have a trusting customer and I had so much of fun doing their cake.
And were there any unusual circumstances where you might have ran into any trouble? And how did you save the day?
Definitely, definitely. I
Yes.
mean, one story comes to mind where someone came to pick up the order from my house and it was a small buttercream cake, nothing major.
Yes.
Uh, but we have a pretty steep bank at home that you have to go up in order to get to the gate. And I
Yes.
guess I didn't realize that you have to hold the cake straight when you're carrying it.
Yes.
So walking up the bank and holding the cake like this. and the cake just slid. So I was able to fix it at home. And chocolate chips can be a lifesaver with buttercream cakes. So I was able to cover up any damage and it worked out fine. When I first started making cakes, they were nowhere near what they are today.
Making isn't your only craft. What are some of the other crafts and art forms that you do?
Yes, so I love anything DIY, whether it be art, cake. I love building, build furniture for home, sewing. So those are all things that I do as well and love probably just as much as cakes.
Have you gone for any formal sort of courses?
So I didn't go for any formal courses. I'm self-taught. And I definitely have my parents to thank for that. My mom was always in the kitchen growing up. And she always gave me freedom to try new things in the kitchen. Both of my parents always gave me the freedom to try new things, new ideas. That's how all my hobbies grew, really. So,
what are your parting thoughts for young people? Any advice about living the life that they want and aspiring to reach their dreams and goals?
Yes, so, there's no time like the present. Life is too short. So don't waste your time sitting at home contemplating whether you should do something or not. Just go for it. And whether you win or lose, it'll be a learning experience either way. And you'll most likely have so much of fun doing it.
What are your plans for the future?
So, there's always new cakes, new cake designs, cake ideas, techniques. So, in the near future, just in future in general, I would acquire as many of those new skills and techniques as possible. Also, I have many, many hobbies. So, one day I would love to incorporate all of those hobbies into a new business venture. It'll probably be something unusual, such different things, but I think if you have the right mindset, enough passion and determination, you can make anything work.
Of course. So, I'm so impressed the level of maturity that you are portraying, in the management of this business. Not only the actual baking part of it, but the management and financial aspect of that as well. So really a huge congratulations, Kayla. And it is my wish that this whole business venture grows exponentially.
At the moment, the reason that I work so hard is in order to earn the capital to start that new business venture one day.
Yes. That's so great to hear, Kayla, that there's a plan, there's vision, there's thought with regard to where you want to head. And I encourage all you young people, take hold of all your ideas and your thoughts and put them into action. Be brave, be fearless, be confident. Every experience is a learning curve. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will say goodbye to Kayla now, and I'll see you in the next episode.